A medical emergency can happen when we least expect it. Luckily, Faith Community Hospital is around the corner with a Level 4 trauma center, ready when you need us.
We're in Chico with defensive coordinator Heath Tullison. Open district play against Valley View on Friday night. A disappointing open for your district play. Tell us a little bit about that game.
Yes, sir. We opened up with Valley View. We ended up losing that game 28-7, and we were inside the red zone 4 times. We definitely had opportunities.
This does not sound like the other games that have occurred so far in this season for you guys.
No, we beat ourselves, and looking back on video, we played better football than them. Defensively, we played on a short field all night. We know a couple big plays they hit on us. Other than that, they were punting all night, and we were shutting them down. We were looking good, feeling good, and we thought we were in it the whole time. It's just, like I said, we just couldn't capitalize on some of those mistakes. Yeah,
let's see. Well, that kid's named Boaz, I think, that scampered down the field, and then you guys, I think, on a kick run back, came right back on a 90-some-odd yard run back. You're keeping pace.
Yeah, Matt Carter had about an 86-yard touchdown kick return after Bowles had a real long run. We had him balled up in the backfield, and somehow he squirted through. And when he gets in open field, there's nobody catching him. But we could have dropped our heads. But Matt Carter came up with a big play, got us right back in it within 2 touchdowns. And like I said, we were in the red zone, just couldn't capitalize.
How'd your defensive squad play in that game, your opinion?
They played fanatic. I mean, they were all over the place, flying around.
I think we're going to talk to one of those guys here in a few minutes.
Oh, definitely. Well, number 33, Darian Riggs, had a heck of a game. Valley View knew where he was on the field at all times. They were trying to run away from him, matter of fact, and we were scheming it where we were putting him on the side where we thought the ball was going, and he played a heck of a game.
What's coming up for you now?
Lindsay Knights, they're one of the top teams in the state.
Out of the frying pan, right into the fire.
Yes, sir. But you know what? We're up for the challenge, and we want to shock the world. We want to, be the ones that give them their first district loss, and we want to get back in that district championship hunt.
Best of luck to you in that one. We look forward to visiting with you next week regarding a W in that big game for you, second district game of the season for you. Let's talk to a couple of your athletes, can we?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, Coach, tell us a couple of those outstanding players from that game on Friday night. We want to talk to these guys, introduce them.
Both of these guys were defensive standouts. Number 33, Darian Riggs, he was the one I was talking about earlier, and then number 28, a strong safety of ours, Marshall Anderley.
A couple of your big D standouts here. And, according to Coach, the defensive squad had an outstanding game on Friday night. What was the story of that game? Why we end up in the loss column?
Well, we shot ourselves in the foot pretty much on offense. Like Coach said, we got in the red zone 4 or 5 times and just couldn't finish.
Hunter's had a fantastic year to this point and tremendous stats. He just didn't have his best night on Friday night.
Yeah, if he would have got all of his throwing down, we would have been perfectly fine. It was just that. Just kept shooting ourselves in the foot.
Well, you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. Is that defensive squad a tight squad?
Yes, sir. Very tight.
Yeah. You like that?
Oh, I love defense. I love the contact.
Somehow I could tell that. I can see it in your face.
Well,
have you always played defense?
Pretty much. Ever since 2nd or 3rd grade.
How long you been playing?
That's the same. About 3rd grade.
You guys both from Chico?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this, and you may have heard me ask other players this, one of my favorite questions. You've been playing a long time, this game of football. If you could pick one thing maybe and say, man, this is the most outstanding thing about, my experience in this game to this point, pick one thing, what would it be? Let you think about it. How about you?
I like having the team. That'd be one thing I'd take. They're like my family. I couldn't go on without them.
I hear that an awful lot. How about you?
Like you said, I mean, the family, and I like to wrap people up.
I can see it in your face too.
Yeah.
And I know Coach loves that. Coach Tullis, brings a whole new perspective on the defensive side of the ball to Chico. You like the way things are going here?
Oh, I love it. Like, just the way he runs the defense, like, pretty much my job is go kill whoever's coming at me.
What's the best part about playing for Coach Tullis in your mind?
Well, I mean, it's hard to think. But I mean, everything's good about playing for him.
Running a pretty good program here. Y'all got another tough one coming up against the Knights Friday night. What do you do any different? Prepare for that game.
Practice this week.
Looks like you're gonna have some nice weather for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, how about you? What's your perspective on that?
Well, I think we should just play hard in practice, play hard in the game, don't take plays off. That's pretty much about what we need to do.
Are y'all juniors or seniors?
Juniors.
Both of you juniors. It's early to be thinking about it now, but you got plans for college or something else after high school?
Yes, sir. I'd like to go to college. I haven't really studied on where I'd like to go yet, but
Just somewhere. How about you?
I'd like to go to the Aggies, but I mean, just whatever happens,
Somehow I can see that too. Listen, best of luck on Friday night as you move on into district play. Hope to hear about a W out of that game. Thanks for your time this morning.
thank you.
Thank you.